This reading is for Gemini who are either in relationship or let's call it's complicated. So if you want to understand your dynamic, okay, this is not for those who are singles and they want to understand their blockages. I have a video for that, but this is for relationship dynamic. Okay, so I'm going to tap into blockages in this dynamic, and then I'm going to give you how could you shift it. Okay, you can share this video with your partner or watch this video together. I'm Martina, by the way. I designed my tarot decks. They are to identify patterns, and then you can have like an honest conversation, okay, about is she right? Is she right? Or maybe no. And Gemini is all about conversations, talking minds, okay? So let's see what is going on with this connection. What is going on with this connection? Okay. First of all, I see there are a lot of emotions, a lot of water elements in here. I'm going to untangle step by step. Okay, so let's start with the Hangman. Suspension. This is what I'm getting. Suspension, and there is an like, not sure on which side yet. I'm gonna get it later. I feel I'm going to have that epiphany at some stage of this reading, okay? Because yeah, there is a huge influence of the Neptune, okay? The Hangman, the Neptune. This is also Pisces. Yeah, there is a lot of misunderstanding. It's like a lot of confusion that led to suspension, okay? There is for sure a suspension, and so I'm gonna tell 3 cards at the same time because they are connected. So the 3 of Cups, we have a third party involved, someone. I'm not saying an affair. There is someone who is talking to one of you, trying to so yeah, that's the energy of the Hangman, okay? That's the confusion. People, or like there is someone who is involved in this connection who is trying to either separate you, or this is like sometimes we have friends who have their own opinions, okay? Or sometimes friends who had bad experience with relationships and they are just trying to, sometimes with good intention, separate people, but yeah, and there is also, so this is like, yeah, I'm getting there is involvement of more, okay? A friend, an ex, okay? There is involvement of an ex, and there is also, so this is something that you don't see, and the Hangman, he doesn't see either, okay? So this is like something you don't see. And yeah, now I'm going to pick 2 energies, okay? So there is one person in this relationship. You will pick if this is about you or about your partner, okay? Strength with the 6 of Wands. Huge ego problem. This is a huge ego problem. This is inability to admit own mistakes. But this, and so this is like on the surface, okay? This is someone who looks like, I have never made any mistakes. What do you want? Why you're so dramatic, okay? But the reason behind it is this person is so afraid of failure. So they play strong and sometimes even unbothered, while deep down they are like ruled by that fear of that's fear of failure. And there is another person who is the Queen of Wands, okay? That could be a man or a woman, okay? You need to pick which one resonates because this is a collective reading. So yeah, this is the energy of someone who is trying to get things for themselves, but they don't get anything for themselves. So this is like one person is feeling like, I don't get enough in this relationship because I have the 6 of coins and the Queen of coins. I don't get enough. I want more, but you don't give me more. Okay, and this is like so when we have influence of exes and a friend, okay, who are telling you that this is not right connection, you should leave it. Yeah, you both are confused. So I would say there is influence. A friend is for one side, and an ex, maybe someone is friends with their ex, okay, and they are like, so no, they don't have good intentions. I don't know what triggered them to act this way, okay? Maybe that because there is imbalance, okay? Maybe a friend is seeing, or maybe one of you like confess, well, I don't get enough from the other person. I don't get enough attention. I don't get enough. So the thing is, and I'm going to take my light deck right now. The thing is, sometimes we don't know what would work for this connection, okay? So let me check. No, I need one more time. Let me check. What kind of energies or patterns would be the best for this situation? What do you need to focus on, okay? Because like, I mean, that influence of those people is not good for you. It makes you confused, and yeah, there is like, you don't talk because one has ego problem and will never admit they are so afraid, okay? And the other person is expressing their needs in a bad way. I mean, you have a right to wanting more, okay? But the way how you're expressing this is triggering the other person, okay? So, okay, one more. That's why I designed 2 decks, because sometimes knowing what is in the shadow is not enough, okay? I love this card. The Sun. And the Sun will go for the Strength, okay? So to balance that, it's so this is like, you know, when we are young and we believe like everything is going to work out, we don't have so many fears, doubts, and problems, or conditioning, or disappointments, or bad experiences. So for this person, the best solution to break this pattern, problems with ego, is to learn how to be excited, happy, to be like a child who is like seeing positive things, while here is it's all about fear, it's all about insecurities, okay? Child doesn't have them. Okay, we've been fucked by society, quite often by our caregivers who were fucked by their caregivers, okay? So this is like a cycle. But yeah, imagine when you're a child again, and when everything is so exciting again, where small things makes you happy. In adult life, most people, they no longer notice those small things, okay? So that will be for the Strength. For the Hangman, the Hierophant. So because there is so much confusion, okay, and the Hierophant is ruled by Venus. Venus is a planet of love, of connection, okay? This is about harmony mostly, while here is confusion. So the energy of Venus, and in this case, is the Hierophant is someone who is authority, okay? You need to regain authority over your relationship. This is your relationship. Not your friend, not this ex, maybe ex-friend, whatever. No, this is like you take over authority over your relationship, okay? For the Queen of Coins, I have the King of Coins. The King of Coins, this is someone who is communicate in while the Queen of Coins, okay, she is insecure and she wants more, but she doesn't receive more. The King of Coins is the one who is a provider, okay? This is the provider mindset in tarot, provider archetype, I would say, in the tarot, okay? So the King of Coins, he has a lot to offer, but also he will expect this to be balanced, but not in a way like I want. This is more in like, okay, we are going to discuss our needs in a practical way, okay? This is earth energy, so this is not going to be like very emotional. It's going to be, okay, let's sit. What do you want from me? And this is what I can offer to you. Let's discuss maybe our love language. What is your love language? How do you want to receive love? And I will tell you, because the King of Coins is someone who has boundaries, who knows his own worth. Okay, so this is like a person with a very strong, healthy self-esteem. And for the Three of Cups, I have 3. For the Three of Cups, which is like friends in involvement, okay, there is the Three of Swords, which is healing through mind, and this is also clarity in your heart. This is like you follow what is in your heart, not in their experience, okay? This is all about what is in your heart, and you should follow your heart and connect your heart and mind align, okay? This must be aligned, okay? For the for the Six of Coins, so this is like again, I want more, I don't receive more. There is no balance between giving and receiving in this connection. The Four of Coins, so this is also being secure within yourself, okay? This is being secure within yourself. This is also, because sometimes we are like in this pattern of we need validation, we need confirmation, we need reassurance, much more than is actually needed, because our self-esteem is low. But when you put yourself in position that you're grounded, stable, 4 is number of stability. When you're stable, when you're strong, then you're like, then you'll see things in a different way, okay? Because quite often we seek what we don't have in other people, and this is something we can and should give to ourselves. Okay, that's why the Four of Coins. For the Six of Wands, when we have the fear of failure, this is the Knight of Swords. This is communication foremost. Communication and honest communication, but because he flies an eagle, okay? Flies, rides, not sure if riding an eagle, maybe. So eagle, okay? Eagle is a symbol of leveling up and looking at things from the higher perspective. Eagles, they don't fly low. They go really high. And when we have 2 eagles, male eagle is super, super high. I know, because I watch eagles every single day because I live next to the forest. He is super high, she's a bit lower, but they fly really high compared to hawk or other birds I've seen here. So for the fear of failure, you need to rise above fears and discuss this. First of all, discuss this. To look at things from the higher perspective, from different angle, from different perspective, from not perspective of fears, wants, and conflicts, but from a perspective of higher perspective. For the Four of Cups, I have 7 of Cups. 10 of Cups. That's the 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups. your inability of receive, okay? And this is something that you should heal through family dynamic. This is something you both have. This is not just you, not just them, you both. You both didn't have a healthy family dynamic. This is what you could create together if you want to, okay? Maybe it's time to discuss, do you want to have a family? If you have a family, maybe this is time to discuss what kind of family you want to actually create, okay? For the Six of Cups, this is a past ex involvement. I have the Seven of Cups, and this is you both know that you could have other options, okay? But this is also like cups in this case is to organize connections, okay? To organize connections, to sort them out. This is really needed. Okay, if you have like a child with your ex, okay, this person stays, right? But you need to discuss things in a different manner. But do you really need exes in your life, okay? Because sometimes we keep all connections and they destroy what you have now. So yeah, the Seven of Cups is to understand each connection, to sort them out, and well, prioritize which one is, I would say, your current one, okay? Because this is like, this reading is about this specific connection. If you want to have a private reading, or if you want to have a consultation, I have consultations for couples. It's mostly to discuss needs, learn how to communicate, and sometimes learn how to express sexual needs. Not all about sexuality, but I am mostly a sexual consultant. So the link is in the description box, and I also work with couples and teach them how they should talk in order to make their relationship work, because I personally think the most important in the connection is conversation and how you express your needs. And that, just like we had the Queen of Coins, right? So inability to express your needs leads to conflict, okay? So if you want to, you can hire me or book me. I think I prefer the word booking. So good luck, Gemini.